Oh, how you know I love my fountains. No, the hummingbirds love them. This is a candy bowl. It was from Halloween. It sat for years and I turned it into a fountain. Well, Christmas is here. See the bowl in my hand? Well, I made a cover for it. Now it's going to be set up for the holidays, but I really thought we could do a little bit better. Now, doesn't that look nicer? But this makeover is going to be different than the one you saw about a week ago. This one is completely changing the fountain. I'm going to take the solar panel off right now and unplug it because we don't want it running as I change it. And we're going to peek inside. Now, what do you think is inside and how I set the other one up? Did you watch it? Do you remember? Well, this one's going to be different. Now, I've got to get that out. Oh, yes, there's a pet fountain in there. Now, here's the thing. The pet fountain was holding the tray up a little higher than I needed. And I wasn't crazy about it that way. So instead, what I decided to do was to pull the pet fountain apart. It needed cleaning. It had some algae growing in it, which is fine. It was green. But I'm just going to use the pump and put another tray inside. Now, the only reason I have to put a tray inside is the other one had holes because I was growing in it. And I need one without holes because we don't want the water to leak out. So I just so happens I had an extra one. I dropped it inside, which worked out better because I already had the balls and the garland already on there. So I wanted to leave it there. Now I'm going to have to use the same straw and put it in that way. But what I need is a new tray. Just kind of checking it out and making sure I've got it right. Yep. There's the piece that's there, and the straw will push on there because the straw is just a little too big for the spout on the pump. There's a new tray from Dollar Tree, $1.25. Look how colorful and festive it is. I think it's going to look a lot nicer. It's almost looking natural, having flowers and leaves. Because the other tray was white, it was more for Thanksgiving. This one, I think it will bring a smile to your face when it's set up. It'll bring a lot of color to it. So I'm using my soldering iron, which is plugged into my power unit that I use all the time, my flash fish, and I am making a hole in the center for the straw. Now with the straw, it's got to go through the top, and I can offset it anywhere I want. I could have moved it over more, but I ended up going a little bit more towards the middle, just slightly over to the right. Now, having that large black tray in here this time, the water can go anywhere where before it had to get back into the pet fountain. So this is even a better setup. Now, the other thing we want to do is make sure we got plenty of holes for the water to go into the plastic container, that dish pan that's in there. So I'm going to make holes. Now, you can make some holes, and if it's not, enough, just take it apart, make some more holes. So you can make as many as you want. Now I'm just making the holes from the back side. Why? It keeps the top smooth. If you make it from one side like this, the opposite side will be smooth. It'll be a little rougher on this side. That's just the way it works. Now we're going to put it all back together. The straw's got to go in there, so I've got to get it through the hole first and then put it in whatever direction I want and push it into that second piece of straw that I slit and put on top of the pump, and that will give the straw a really good tight fit. That you've seen on many of my videos. Now we're going to dump in the water. Look at this. Does that already look prettier than it did before when it was white? And now we're just going to go set it up. Now I've got to put the bowl back, and I think it's so cute. Yes, we still have the skull. I can't take it out because it's part of the candy bowl. We're kind of have it covered in rocks, but I've got this blown glass thing that I've had sitting here forever. Somebody threw it on our property, and I found it, and I thought it looked really pretty. So I figured I would set it in there for color, kind of give it a different look, maybe. I don't even know exactly what it is. Well, maybe I do, but yes, somebody threw it on our property. I found it in the mud. I washed it up, and it was beautiful. Now it's going to sit there being glass. It's beautiful with the rocks, and the hummingbirds can come and take a bath. I'm kind of setting it up the way I like it. Now, is that not cute? Now we're going to plug in, well, I could plug in the solar panel, or I can use a power bank. I'm going to go with a power bank because it's more reliable to me because the sun has been going in and out because we have a little bit of clouds, but I can use either one. It doesn't matter. And that's what I want you to see. With these cat fountains, you can change it around. Buy yourself a solar panel if you don't get the kit and use that. If you want to use a power bank, use a power bank. But if you want to use a power bank, you can also just buy a simple pump that has a USB plug. And that is how we can use a power bank or a solar panel. But right now, I'm going to just go with the power bank, the same one you use for charging phones. This way, when you plug it in, it is running. If the sun's not out, well, you won't get it running. And I want it to run day and night. I wrap it here in a plastic bag, and I'm going to sit it out of the way, out of the sun, and it will run for me for anywhere from 2 to 4 days. And that's day and night. Now, that's it. Now I have to just step back and see if the birds come and use it. Now at first they may not because the tray is different and it's been changed up. But as you can see, and there was no waiting. As soon as it was changed, they start to use it and they love it. Well, they're used to the bowl. They come over, they recognize the straw setup, the bowl, the rocks, and okay, so there's a new glass thing in there. They're looking at it, they're not sure, but give them an hour and they will be fine with it. The house finch, I don't think like that glass contraption in the center. I thought it would add a little color. I could remove it and put more rocks. Now remember, rocks is very natural to them. They go find ponds and areas where they're going to stand in water, and there's usually what? Dirt or rocks. So when they see rocks, they know they can stand on it. They can grip on it because it's not super smooth. They're not going to be able to stand on that glass. Even the edge, that has a slight, roughness to it because it's plastic. But look at them. They just love it. And they get inside and they bathe and they just love a bowl with rocks because it's shallow. Remember, hummingbirds have short little legs, and though they can swim, it is good to give them shallow places where they can stand and roll and splash and do what they want and dunk their heads in there. And this way they feel safe because they can stand. If it was 2 or 3 inches deep, it would be a little too deep. And for the house finches and other birds, they'll use almost anything. I hope I gave you some ideas on how easy it is to dress up fountains that maybe we've already made, and we can step back and maybe it faded, or maybe you're just tired of it, or maybe you want to change things up for the season. Why not? But keep in mind that it's so easy to do. Any bowl will work. It just so happens I had this candy bowl. But get a bowl with a nice edge on it. It doesn't even have to be this wide. Someplace where they can stand on it and then jump in if they need to. And I think you'll find you'll have the birds using it too. And it's not just for hummingbirds. It's for all the birds because they all need to have a drink, and especially clean. Birds have to wash themselves. They get dirty and dusty, and hummingbirds, they get into pollen and nectar. Well, cleaning is very important to them. So with this, I'm going to let you go watch them, and I am going to think of another fountain. Well, I actually have another one I'm going to put together. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget to eat what you grow. Bye-bye.